Okay, so this is Zara's Hair Clean with just a little bit of product. I washed it the night before and I put the oil in it and then she slept on it. So this is her hair the next day. I'm spritzing it down with the Refresh and Reactivate spray by S.H.O, and this just reactivates all of the product that was already in her hair, so then I can kind of get a gauge for how much more I need to use, but this just refreshes everything. Then I'm going to go in with the leave-in conditioner, also by S.H.O, and this product makes it so easy to detangle her hair, and it doesn't cause a lot of buildup, which I really like it a lot for her and for me actually, and it makes it, like I said, so easy to detangle. I was using a detangler by Shea Moisture, but this one is literally so much better. Her hair, it just glides straight through her hair. So I'm going to go ahead and detangle her hair with a comb. And then once I'm done detangling her hair, she's like getting into everything. Once I'm finished detangling her hair, I'm going to go in with the Kids Hair Blend Oil, also by S.H.O, of course, and I'm going to put this all through her hair, and I'm just going to make sure I work it through evenly throughout her hair, and then I'm going to also go ahead and put it on her edges and on the back of her hair where it was thin, like a lot of babies have that thin spot. And this stuff is so incredible because it makes her hair so soft and manageable, but it's literally helped her hair grow in so strong in the back of her head where it used to be so thin. Now it's still shorter than the rest of her hair, but it's grown in a lot thicker, and it's all thanks to this oil right here. It also helps her edges because as her head grows bigger, like her edges grow in more. Does that make sense? Like her edges, she gets more edges because her head's growing. I don't know. So I just make sure I put that in the spot in the back of her head and her edges to promote her hair growth. And this stuff is literally incredible for that. It helped me with my postpartum shedding too. It literally helped my hair grow back so much. So I'm going to split her hair halfway horizontal if I can get her to cooperate. I'm just going to go from ear to ear all the way across the top of her head starting off. Hey there, girl. She saw the lights in the camera. She was like, what's going on? So I'm just going to quickly section off the top of her head, and I'm going to section off the bottom as well. Okay, so we're going to start working with this top section, and I'm going to section off another portion in the front area of her head, straight across, just a small area here. And this is the area that we're going to split into two and create the two braids. So I'm just getting a feel for how I want that section to be and then sectioning it off. Okay, and now I'm going to split this straight down the middle, and then I'm going to create two braids. Okay, so next I'm going to take out the rest of that top section, and then I'm going to just kind of get a feel for how they're going to look, make sure they're, how I want them to look. Then I'm going to take all of her hair down, and I'm going to create a part straight down the back, just as if I was doing two pigtails. Okay, so I'm just going to put this section aside just for a second and work with the right side of her head. So I'm going to comb all of her hair up into a ponytail, and I'm getting it as smooth as possible. And then I'm going to take the braid from the left side and cross it over to the right side and secure it with a rubber band. So as I'm sure you could guess, we're going to do the exact same thing with the other side. So with the left side, I'm going to smooth the hair into a ponytail. I'm going to grab the braid from the right side and secure it with a rubber band. I didn't go back and like rebraid the bottom end of her braids, but I still think it looked really cute. I could have done that if I wanted it to, be a more like bold braid, but I still think it looked good. I'm taking some of the Refresh and Reactivate and just spraying it on her ponytails for some extra moisture, and then I'm twisting her curls to form one big curl, which I will later go through and separate so that she has really defined curls in her little ponytails. And they're so cute. I love this hairstyle. It's inspired by one of Zara's friends, my friend JQ, her daughter Felicity. She does her hair in a similar style with the crisscross braids, and I thought it was so cute, and I wanted to try it on Zara. So I'm just smoothing down the back and brushing everything into place, and that's pretty much it for the style, guys. So this is the finished result on this style. I literally think it's so cute. I love this. Wondering how I get Zara to sit still while I'm doing her hair. It's by letting her watch shows either on my phone or on the computer, and that's pretty much the only way that she cooperates. Okay, you guys, so for style number 2, it's the next day and I've taken down Zara's hair. So I'm going to start creating a slightly diagonal part from her temple, and I'm going to do this on both sides of her head, and I'm not going to meet them at a V. I'm going to make a straight part going across to connect them. So it's 3 parts, 1 straight and then 2 diagonals. And then I'm going to section off this portion of her hair, and this is what we're going to work with to make her twist. I'm taking the rubber bands from her because she was trying to put them in her mouth. So I'm sectioning off the back, and then we're going to work with this top section. So I'm going to start off by creating a parallel diagonal part to the one that we already did. I'm just sectioning off a small section, and I'm making sure my parts are straight, and then I'm going to get the rest out of the way. Okay, so this twist, I'm going to twist toward the middle of her head. I'm going to twist it away from her ear. So I'm just going to do this twist, and then when I get to the end, what I like to do is to continue to twist. That way it doesn't loosen up. So I don't stop here, I keep going. So I twist, twist, twist a little bit further down, and that way it stays secure when I put the rubber band on it. This style is really easy, especially if you already know how to twist. But if you don't, there's tons of tutorials on YouTube for you to learn, and it's really not that hard. So I would definitely give it a try. So I'm going to do the same thing on the right side of her head, and this time I'm also going to twist away from her ear. So it's going to be both of these twists are going inwards. And I just think it looks like more cohesive of a style when everything's pointing to the middle. And now we're just going to do the same thing with the middle. So I'm just going to twist this middle section. And sometimes it takes several tries to get the twist to look exactly right. So don't be discouraged. This is like my probably 5th time on the middle one. So of course I cut that out so the video won't be too long. But if you can't get it perfect the first time, just keep trying and you'll get there. So I have that one there, and I'm just going to secure that one with a rubber band as well. Alright, so now that the twists are done, then I'm going to go ahead and spray some more Refresh and Reactivate to reactivate the product that I already put in her hair yesterday, so she doesn't need any additional product. I'm just going to use that to comb her hair up into a high ponytail, and that's pretty much it. I love the Refresh and Reactivate so much because I feel like even though her hair needs to be refreshed, like I don't want to keep putting, a bunch of product in her hair every single day. So it's just really easy for me to spray that in her hair and just style her hair again and just go. So I love the S.H.O products. Like I said, the oil has helped her hair grow in so much, and the leave-in conditioner is amazing, especially if your child's hair is really curly and prone to tangles like Zara's is. And of course, I have to be feeding her for her to cooperate. But yeah, this style is super quick and super easy, and it's literally one of my favorites. So I'm just going to go through and define some of the curls in her ponytail and make her hair look really cute and polished, and that's pretty much it. So this is the finished result on this style. I literally think it's so cute. I love it so much. And, you know, it's just fun to try different styles. I love having a little girl where I can try different styles. I'm going to link all the products that I use down below so you guys can check them out. They are really incredible. And if you have a young child and you want their hair to grow long and strong, I highly recommend them. I can tell a difference in Zara's hair when I'm not using the products. Her hair is not as manageable and not as soft. And before I started using the oil, her hair was a lot thinner. So I would encourage you guys to check them out.